Hi, boys and girls. Let's get going with our reading. Let's go right away and warm up with our letters and sounds. Here we go. Ang, I, f, k, a, s, ing, ong, sh, ang, ing, j, w, ing, d, k, a, unk, ch, ing, f, ang. Great job. Why don't you press pause, go ahead, practice those letter sounds all on your own, then press play when you're ready. Okay, boys and girls, let's review our R control sounds. A-R, car, R. O-R, horn, or. E-R, her, I-R, bird, U-R, burn, Okay, boys and girls, today our words look a little bit different because these are nonsense words. I want you to practice reading these nonsense words. And then later this morning, you will seesaw yourself reading these words to me. Okay. Let's go ahead and highlight the R control in each word. We highlight the R control in each word. So as I do that, what does AR say? That's right, it says R. I always think of a pirate when I think of AR. All right. So I'm just highlighting all of the R control vowels in each of these words. That way, when you go to sound them out with me, you will remember that those highlighted letters work together to make one sound. And then later, you will seesaw them to me. All right. So I went through and I highlighted each of the R control vowels. So together, let's go ahead and sound out these words. Are you ready? D, ard, dard, b, earn, burn, d, irk, dirk, art, mart, mer, irk, kirk, arn, sarn, earn, pern, ert, jert. All right. Remember, later you will seesaw all of these words to me, showing me how well you are reading. Okay, let's go over our story that we're reading for the week. We're reading The Zoo Trip. Okay, today I'm going to have you listen to me read it, and then I'm going to have you read it all on your own. All right, so today you're going to listen to Mrs. Kudo read it first, and then I'm going to ask you to press pause and read through the story all on your own before we do our work. Okay, The Zoo Trip. Jill got up one morning very happy. It was the day her class had a trip to the zoo. She jumped out of bed and got ready. Then she ran downstairs, ate breakfast, and got on the bus for school. During the ride, she talked to her friends about their good day. When the class got to the zoo, Jill walked around with her group. They saw elephants, tigers, giraffes, and monkeys. Jill liked the zebras the best. There were 6 of them. They were eating grass and walking around. Jill loved their stripes. The last thing Jill did at the zoo was taking a picture of the zebras. She couldn't wait to show her family the best part of her zoo trip. Okay, boys and girls, press pause. Go ahead, read the story, then press play to look at what you'll be working on today. All right, are you ready to see what we'll be doing today? I want you to find this page in your packet. It says, stretch your thinking. Okay, find this page. Press pause, find the page, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, so stretch your thinking. The first question says, how would you describe the feelings of the kids on the bus in the morning? Think back to the story. Think about yourself. They were going on a trip to the zoo. How might they have felt? How would you have felt? Tell me what you think. Go ahead, write in a complete sentence how you would describe the feelings. You might start your sentence by saying, I would describe the feelings of the kids on the bus in the morning as, and then go ahead and complete that sentence. Go ahead and press pause. After you answer that question, press play. All right, let's look at the next part of this, boys and girls. The next question says, after Jill takes her picture, what might happen next? So it tells us the last thing Jill did was take a picture of the zebras at the zoo. What might have happened if the story continued to tell us about the trip to the zoo? What might have happened next if that was the last thing she did when they went to the zoo? Think about that. What would happen when the zoo trip was all done? What would they have to do next? Go ahead and write an answer to that question. Write a complete sentence. So you might say, after Jill took her picture, and then finish that sentence by telling me what might have happened next. Go ahead and press pause, and when you're ready for the last question, press play. Okay, here's your last question. It says, what would happen if Jill lost her camera? What would she tell her family? Well, put yourself in Jill's shoes. Think about if you went to the zoo and you lost your camera after you had taken all those pictures. What might have happened? And what would you tell your family? Think about that and go ahead and write your answer on the line. Go ahead, do that, and then when you're done, put your reading work back in your reading folder. Remember, you will be seesawing those words to me, so make sure that you are ready to read those silly nonsense words. Great job today, boys and girls.